Hello, I'm Sigsolo. Welcome to this shave and welcome to my channel. Finally back from holiday and back in my usual bathroom for a shave. And then I set myself up because Nick, a good while back, Nick asked me, like others before him, if I could do a face lather. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm taking you with me on the entire thing. So this might be one of those longer ones, but feel free, of course, to fast forward whenever you feel like it. The soap for today is this, the Tabac in the ceramic bowl. I have water, blooming water in it. The brush is my new, currently soaking in my Greenlandic soaker, enamel cup. You see here is the Savile Row 3224 silver tip badger. The brush, I just showed you the brush. The razor is the aluminium Lupo in this matte color. I think it's colored in something gray. It looks like it has been, I don't know what you call it, anodized or whatever. Handle is 90 millimeters. Total weight is 31 grams, and in it I have a second use Dorco Prime version 3 that Dan very kindly sent to me. Okay, so let's get this started. Out with the water. 3 flicks with the brush. I do that. I put the blooming water into my cup. So if I need to go dip, I can do that. Okay, and then a 30-second load. I haven't used this brush before. It arrived seconds before I went to Denmark on my holiday. Man, soap everywhere. 24, 26. And there you have it. Okay, let's get the rest. Let's see, here you have it, the load. 32, 24 from Savile Row. From the top, or the jar, the excess soap. Okay. I have a 4.5 day stubble, so longer than usual, much longer actually, and very itchy. You just rinse this because it has soap everywhere, it seems. There you have it. Okay. The 3223. The 32 is the model number, and this is the longest handle they have. 56 millimeters long, I think it is. And the 24 is the width of the handmade knot. So this is model 32 Savile Row with a 24 millimeter silver tip knot. Okay. And bear with me here because I haven't done this for ages. I would say it's more than a year that I haven't done a facial shave. Oh, this is soft, man. I had issues getting this brush to Greenland. No dip in the bloom water. No Greenland available on their side. I wrote them a mail. Oops. And Charles answered me very quickly and then helped me find a very reasonable shipping. And you might not believe this, but the brush arrived in 7 days. And that's some kind of a record. So I thought it was going to be one of those several months things. So, but it wasn't. You see, this is where I lack the experience. I would say this needs more water. But, you know, man, this is a soft knot. I would say this is one of the softest knots I have in the badger. Silver tip. I'm contemplating getting a QED brush from them too, because on their side it says that it's even softer and more luxurious than this. So I need to go back and give that a go and order maybe the 24, because the 24 in a badger is right about where I feel comfortable being. So I haven't ball lathered this, so I don't know, but for face lathering this is awesome. Okay, let's do the thingy here. Plenty of soap on the handle and in the brush. So Nick, if you're watching, and others, this is for you. Well, the leathering was, the face leathering. So no ball was harmed in the making of this leather, you might say. According to Razorock's homepage, this was made to make a cheaper version of the Wolfman VR1, and according to some forums, because they don't mention the gap, but according to some forums, this is a 0.61. So this is the equivalent to the OG Wolfman WR1. With a 0.61 millimeter gap. And you know what, I have it here, so you tell me, do they look the same? This is the Lupo, this is the WR1 with the 61 millimeter gap. From this side here, they look the same, but you see it's rounded, the Lupo, so that's where it differs. But from the side, you see, well, that might very well be the case. So, but first looking at it, I would say this razor is a $30 razor in the Alu version. So, but I would say that this has more bite. I am of course shaving a 4.5 days double. So you have to take that into account. You have to consider that. I got this razor a couple of years ago from johnshaves 101 from Manchester in England. He found it too mild. He mentioned that in a video and I said, well, let me buy it. And he said, yeah, sure. So I paid for it and had it sent here. So, oh, I didn't even notice I have soap all over my shirt here. But you know what? That's what happens. And it seems a little cut here, but you know what? That's what happens. Okay, the second application. Here's the brush. Man, that's soft. Oh yeah. Soft and extremely comfortable. Not scratchy at all. But deep in the bloom water. Extremely soft. Caressing your skin. Still bleeding a little from here, but you know what? All in the name of science. I'm back in Greenland, 2 degrees this night, and outside now it's about 5. And we have had showers all day, so winter is coming. Second pass against the growth with the Lupo, the aluminium Lupo. Oh yeah. And something else happened. I was going to use Razorock razors for the entirety of August, and then Matt wrote me from one of the forums I'm in and asked me if I would like to be part of the Tetera titanium pass around. So, and that razor just arrived. So the next 4 shaves will be Tetera pass around titanium shaves. So, what was that? Was that a cut or was it a... Oh yeah, it's beard. I missed them in the first go. So, felt like the blade was stuck in the lip. To me, this is not a mild razor. To me, this feels like between the stainless steel 72 and the 95. So, and it's so light that my normal thing would be to apply a lot of pressure, but you see what happens when you do that, right? Oh yeah, that's definitely a cut. Or a nick. So. But, oh yeah, I forgot to say in the beginning, this is the old tallow-based version of the Tabac. So it's not the vegan version. This is the old one. I had this for 3 years, almost. It was one of the first soaps I got. Everyone said you need to have it online, and I was in the middle of the corona, so of course I had to have it. Okay. See how much is left in the brush. Man, that's nice. I don't know why I do this now. It's because I'm out of my normal rhythm. Normally I would never start cleaning the brush while it's recording. Anyway, the aftershave, the ceramic bottle from Tabac. Also the old one. This is from the 80s. Found it online. Almost priced like the new one for some reason. So I prefer the older one when possible. This on the other hand is new. And this is very liquidy, so you need to be very careful with any pressure because it will shoot out like excrements from a cow in the field. So fantastic. And I see I went way over what I normally do, but you know what? When you do a face lather, that takes a little longer time. And thank you, Nick, and all you others for suggesting me doing that. I will be back to my normal routine, doing the 4 different heads of the Titera in the next 4 shaves to come. So the titanium pass around of the Titera, Metamune and Nodachi. Okay, so like, subscribe, hit the bell and share. And you know why we do this? We do this because we are not obsessed, we are dedicated. Sigsolo out.